Hey guys, it's Amy, the relocated tourist, coming to you once again live from my driveway. It is Tuesday, December 17th, 2019. It is a balmy, not the right word, 89 degrees here today. It's gotten pretty warm today. I don't have the car running today. I wanted a quick shower after a long Disney day with Dad and Kyra, and I thought, I'm not really very warm today, so I'll just come out and hopefully you can hear me a little bit better than normal. I don't have anything running in here. Let's see. So today, Dad and I and Kyra headed to Epcot. So the original plan was actually last night we were going to go to Springs and have dinner. And as you know, life just kind of sometimes turns upside down with things. And I took for granted my dad's ability on as much as I've helped him with wheels and such, just walking around a lot at Springs and whatever. His hips were hurting from the Disney day before that, because we did just do 2 parks the day before, so I thought maybe the day in between would help him out a little bit, but he was still pretty sore. So we nixed the whole Springs idea last night, and Craig made taco pizza, which was just amazing. It is just as equally good as a taco pizza from Happy Joe's in Green Bay. So then today was supposed to be actually Magic Kingdom up until lunch, and then maybe take a break at home and then head over to Epcot the rest of the evening, and maybe into evening, seeing how he would do. Well, woke up this morning and I saw the weather, and the weather said that we were going to be getting some serious rain around 2 o'clock, and it was murky when I woke up, and it was really overcast, and you could tell it had rained overnight. And I thought, okay, I had fast passes for Pirates and Haunted Mansion, and he remembers actually those from 1991. And even though Magic Kingdom is my favorite park, I always have to accept and remember that I'm not the one on vacation. The people here are, and he doesn't consider it vacation. He considers it's visiting, his daughter and her family, as my mom did as well. But they always obviously liked something to do, and so I live near Disney World, so it kind of is a no-brainer. I hope next time to take them to Universal, maybe SeaWorld, St. Augustine, so many things to do in Florida. So basically, I just kind of nixed Magic Kingdom altogether. I thought, you know what? I've always talked up Soarin' to him, and Test Track is a whole story. So I just said, when Dad woke up this morning, I said, hey, guess what? Good news. We're only going to do 1 park. And of course he was thrilled. They do take a lot out of you. It really doesn't matter the time of year, because it's busy right now because of the holidays, but it's a little bit cooler. But then you still have the crowds. And if you know the crowd, sometimes you have the heat. So it's so many elements. So many gears, on a vacation to get just right or visit. So I did my magic this morning, and I got us fast passes for Test Track this morning. So it was pretty good, I thought, for this time of year. So I got Test Track, Living with the Land, which is the greenhouse ride, and Spaceship Earth for on the way out of the park. And so I had this all in my head, and I thought, okay, Dad, if we get there at least by like 8:45, I can get your wheels and everything going and whatnot. So it worked out really well. Security was really empty. It was a dead day for Epcot this morning. I think they have extra magic hours tonight. So I probably did it the right way, where I flipped parks, because when they have Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party over at Magic Kingdom, you can guarantee that all the parks that have the extra hours or even late hours are going to be crammed full, because it's all the people who couldn't go to Magic Kingdom. So I was like, you know what, let's just do Epcot. So got them there this morning, beautiful, barely any security, walked through security. Everything worked okay with my dad's ticket, got him in fine. And then I just kind of parked him and Kyra and got his wheels, got him all situated. And boom, we were in Soarin'. I think we were in the third theater, which is awesome because they just got us right on. Like, we walked down the ramp, never stopped walking. They got us in the first row, which was awesome because then you don't have the feet hanging in your face if you're in row 2 and 3. So happy, so excited. I did see him he did get teary-eyed on the ride, so that's horrible. Like, yay, I'm so happy my dad cried. But I'm always happy that he got touched, that he got touched. Oh, I sound like such a perv. That's not what I meant. I mean that he was touched by the moment. So anyway, I'm tired. Anyway, so that he loved it, and I was so happy, and it was so neat because he could share it, and it was cool that Kyra and him and I were hanging out 3 generations. It's just kind of a neat thing, and I just had this moment where I didn't get choked up, but just a moment of like, oh my gosh, like, if you ever told me that in 2019 I'd be standing in Epcot with my father and my daughter, who not only works for Disney, you know, but that we live here and that my dad came to visit, is just, I wouldn't have believed you. So did all that. So we got off that, got right on to Living with the Land. I did have a fast pass, really didn't need it. Got him on great, and then got him over to Finding Nemo. He loves aquariums. He has his own huge fish aquarium at home with like 80 fish in it at his house. So he was super excited to see all the aquariums at Living Seas. We did that. Shout out to Colleen. I saw her there working today. And yeah, then from there, I was going to take him over to Imagination, but we had a fast pass for a test track. So I was like, okay, how do I explain this ride to my dad? So I just kind of said, okay, I'm going to take you on the outside of test track and just listen to the car whirring by. And then you can kind of feel out and see if what you think. It's barely a blip outside, Dad. It's not very long. I didn't really explain the inside because I don't really know how you explain the inside of test track. I said, you know, it's testing cars, it's speed and all that stuff. You know, that's pretty much all I said. So he kind of weighed the options and he said, no, let's go, let's do it. So we got him on it, and he's been calling it the race car all day since he did it. He said it was unexpected. It was a surprise. I will have to post our picture. He is laughing in the picture. I'm of course doing my line, you know, at the camera. Kyra's doing the best. I didn't even realize she knew where the camera was either. So she did a pose. And then there's my dad in the middle of us with like his big smile, goofy smile. So I think he liked it. And from there, I took him over to I call it the preview center. It's the Epcot experience in the old Odyssey restaurant. So I just wanted to show him what was coming and what our family is excited about coming with Moana and the Mary Poppins and Ratatouille and the new Epcot and the new Spaceship Earth, just so much stuff. So that is always, it gives me goosebumps, that whole show. And then I said, hey, Dad, why don't we do Lap Around World Showcase, and maybe we can try a little bit of the holiday treats and see if there's something you'd like. So we did the a cheese fondue in Bavaria, which is in the Germany area. It's in a big bread bowl. It was good. It's not good for a hot day, and we were kind of like bordering on like, the humidity is cranked up, so it felt a little warmer, but Kyra wanted to try the cheese fondue. I'll post a picture on Facebook. It's like the little weird vegetables around it, and then once those are gone, there's some bread left, and then of course the bread bowl that the cheese is in. But I was doing a video because it was hilarious how we were like, well, do you want the soup to fall out, or is it supposed to fall out? Or it's the silliest thing that we were doing with that stupid bowl. So anyway, that video I'm sure will eventually see the light of day. And then we kind of headed on over. I showed him the train sets over in Germany, and then where is that? Italy? No, it's Germany. And then we headed to America, and I really love, they had that little turkey holiday meal. It's so good. And it's like 3 really nice pieces of turkey with stuffing. I'm not a huge stuffing fan, but it's always good there. I don't know why, with some cranberries, mashed potatoes, gravy. I think I'm forgetting something, but it's all in this little dish, and it's like a good sized portion. And then I saw they had this advertised Florida sparkling cranberry wine, and I was like, that sounds amazing. So I got a glass, and then had Dad and Kyra try it, and then they wanted a glass. So Dad got a glass, and we all kind of just, Dad got the turkey meal, and we kind of just ate and had a nice little moment of just chill over by American Adventure. It was a very nice, just under the tree and shady, and, you know, just nice. And then we walked the Rest of the World Showcase, and I told Dad about my Segway tour there and how I couldn't get up the hill and how hilarious it was on my Segway. And then we just kind of headed out of the park and headed home. But he made it 5 hours, and that's really good. For Animal Kingdom, all I could get him on was Safari a couple of days ago. It was warmer out. It is crowded. He doesn't do well with crowds, so it is something to think about if any of you are bringing older parents or grandparents or whatever, that you really have to make time for either getting their wheels or having them sit more, or thinking of crowds at all, because when it is insanely crowded, you know, people react to those things differently. Some people can handle it. Some people are like, it's not a big deal. So just really consider that when you're bringing your family here, because it just adds a lot of time. And I really think that's a good reason why you should get table service reservations all the time, so they're always guaranteed to sit and whatnot. So anyway, that was my day. Craig's making chili tonight. He makes an amazing chili. Yes, my husband is the cook. I don't mind cooking. I don't really like cooking, let's just be honest. I can cook. That's what I should be saying. I can cook. I have the ability to cook. I don't like cooking. Craig likes cooking. So, that's it. That's really it. That was my day, and tomorrow's our last day, Dad and I, and we're going to take it pretty chill. I think tomorrow we're going to head to Springs, in the morning, and he wants to get Kyra something for Christmas. And I think we're going to go back to the ale house. That's his home planet here in Florida, and go probably have a drink and regale of our memories. And I can't believe it's going to be a week Thursday already. And then we get up at too early in the morning for me to take him back to the airport. And then literally that same night, we get to all go see Star Wars, which I can't wait. So excited. So I hope you all had a wonderful Tuesday. I will probably try to check in tomorrow. I don't know if we're sent to Ale House all day. Probably not. Maybe I'll do it from Ale House. That would be funny. See how many drunk friends at the bar I can get to say hi to you guys. We'll see. I don't know if I'm that. I might take a couple. So anyway, have a great day. I love you guys. God bless.